Okay, so hello guys, welcome back again. Now we are going with the level 1. Let's first understand that our level 0 is already been taught in the first video. Now let's go with the level 1, which is about understanding regression. Okay. So regression is basically is used to answer a simple question. In the previous video I have said that x is your income and y is your consumption. One sec. Y is your consumption, right? So I can say that how does y change? How does y changes when x changes? Okay. So we can say that with the change in income, consumption also changes. Okay. So in order to with I can say that with change in income, it is change in change in consumption as well, right? So to depict this graphically and mathematically, this relationship, to depict this mathematically, we use regression. Okay, we use directly the regression models. Okay. Next is basically the regression is basically a first is I have said that the basic equation is y is equal to beta 1 beta naught plus beta 1 x plus error, where x is independent, that is an income, y is the dependent variable, b naught is the intercept, and b1 is the coefficient, right? So basically positive and negative. What is the intercept? Okay, prediction. And the residual, what was the residual value, that is the error, is y minus y cap, right? Simple regression means only two variables, that is x and y. That is y is a function of x, y is a function of consumption, is a function of income. Multiple regression, okay, right, now go with the multiple regression. Multiple, earlier it was simple regression, now it is multiple regression. Multiple regression is what? Multiple regression is defined as y is equal to b naught plus b1 beta 1 x1 plus beta 2 x2 e, that is consumption. Y is equal to consumption, it's income. The family savings, we can get the x2 as the family saving, x1 is the income, right? Okay, so this is the brief of simple regression and the multiple regression. Now we will go with the control variables. Control variables, like what is controlling? The controlling variables can be age. Okay, your experience can be a controlling variable. Like if you apply to a job, suppose we are applying for a government job, suppose for the UPSC civil service. For the general category, it has a age limit of 32 years with the 6 attempts, so it is a control variable. So we can just say that y, that is consumption, is equal to beta naught plus b1 into income plus b2 as the age plus e, right? Now what is r square? R square is basically okay, correlation versus the regression. Let's leave this topic, I will just cover it later on in the video coming up. Okay, correlation, what's the difference between the correlation and the regression? Both is the solution, right? Correlation means both x and y move together It's a simple question. Move together. Do the x and y move together is a correlation. And regression asks that how much y changed. How much y changed due to x change. ड्यू टू एक्सचेंज यानी इनकम बढ़ने से with the change in consumption, how much the income changed, or vice versa, how much the income has been changed due to which the y has been changed. Okay, so this is the brief. Now let's just remember one equation that is I've told in the earlier, that model equation, y is equal to beta naught plus beta 1 x plus e. This can be applied to the multiple regression as well. Control variable is the age experience. Okay, and correlation is that correlation यानी कि साथ में मूव होना, that is x and y move together, whereas regression means with the change in y how much x is changing, or vice versa, right? So this is all about regression. Thank you very much. Just like, share and subscribe to this channel so I can upload the level 2 or the next video. Thank you.